Welcome to Stranger Than Fiction. Today we're going to look at why the year you're currently living in might actually not be the same one that others are living in other countries. Imagine waking up one morning, only to realize that in a different part of the world, it's not the year 2024. It's the year 1446, or 2016, or even 5784. Time, it turns out, isn't as universal as it might seem. Different countries and cultures operate on entirely different calendars, each with its own unique rhythm and history. Let's dive into this captivating world where the concept of time itself varies dramatically. Let's explore this mind-bending concept and uncover why it's 2024 in some places and completely different in others. The Western calendar. Why it's 2024. Most of the world follows the Gregorian calendar, introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582. This calendar was a refinement of the earlier Julian calendar, created by Julius Caesar in 45 BCE. The switch was made because the Julian calendar had a flaw. It miscalculated the length of the solar year by 11 minutes, leading to a gradual shift in the calendar over centuries. By the 16th century, the date of the spring equinox had drifted away from March 21st, which was problematic for determining the date of Easter. To correct this, Pope Gregory XIII introduced the Gregorian calendar, which adjusted the leap year system and brought the equinox back in line. This is why, according to this calendar, it's now 2024. Ethiopia. Living in 2016 in Ethiopia, it's still 2016. This isn't because they're behind the times, it's because they follow their own calendar, known as the Ethiopian calendar. This calendar is based on the ancient Coptic calendar and lags about 7 to 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar, which is the most widely used in the world today. Why the difference? The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, which plays a significant role in the country's culture, calculates the date of Jesus Christ's birth differently than the Western Church, leading to a different starting point for the calendar. As a result, Ethiopia also celebrates New Year in September, with vibrant festivities marking the beginning of the new year. Thailand. The Buddhist calendar in year 2567 in Thailand. The current year is 2567. This is because Thailand uses the Buddhist calendar, which is 543 years ahead of the Gregorian calendar. The Buddhist calendar begins with the year of the Buddha's death, or Parinibbana, which is believed to have occurred 543 years before the birth of Christ. Thus, to find the Buddhist year, you simply add 543 to the Gregorian year. The Buddhist calendar is used for official purposes in Thailand, especially in religious contexts, though the Gregorian calendar is also used for everyday activities. Israel. The Hebrew calendar in year 5784 in Israel. The year is 5784 according to the Hebrew calendar. This calendar is lunar solar, meaning it's based on the cycles of both the moon and the sun. The Hebrew calendar's starting point is calculated from what is believed to be the creation of the world according to the Hebrew Bible. This ancient calendar is still used today to determine religious holidays, such as Yom Kippur and Passover, and to mark special events like the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. Islamic calendar. The Hijri year 1446 in many Islamic countries, such as Saudi Arabia and Iran. The year is 1446 according to the Islamic calendar, or Hijri calendar. This calendar is purely lunar, meaning it's based entirely on the moon's phases. The Islamic calendar begins with the Hijra, the migration of the Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina in 622 AD, an event of great significance in Islam. Since lunar years are shorter than solar years, Islamic dates shift each year in relation to the Gregorian calendar. This is why Islamic holidays like Ramadan occur at different times each year. The history behind different calendars. The reason why we have different calendars is rooted in history, culture, and religion. Ancient civilizations created calendars based on what was most important to their society. For example, agricultural communities often relied on solar calendars to track the seasons, while religious communities might use lunar calendars to mark significant religious events. Over time, these calendars became intertwined with the identity of nations and religions. The Gregorian calendar, which most of the world uses today, was introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582 to correct inaccuracies in the Julian calendar, which itself was introduced by Julius Caesar in 46 BC. The Gregorian calendar was designed to keep the dates of Easter consistent with the equinoxes and solstices, but not all cultures adopted it, preferring to stick with their traditional calendars. The fascination of time. These different calendars aren't just relics of the past, they're living systems that shape the way people in various cultures experience time. They influence everything from daily routines to the timing of religious ceremonies and national holidays. In a way, they remind us that time is a human invention, molded by the beliefs and needs of the people who use it. So, when you think about it, time travel isn't just the stuff of science fiction. You could hop on a plane today and travel to a different year, where the rhythm of life follows a different beat. This diversity in calendars is a testament to the rich tapestry of human culture, where the concept of time itself is as varied and fascinating as the people who measure it. If you got this far and liked this video, please let us know what year it is in your country and if you knew these differences between our yearly calendars. Please like and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.